Andrea creates relationships. She has had a profound impact on correctional education nationally and Louisiana adult education and all of its stakeholders and programs because of the relationships she has formed through her work and participation in professional organizations nationwide. She is the vendor queen and has exposed our educational programs to a vast variety of tools, resources, and opportunities. She is an advocate for our students and employees through her connections with stakeholders statewide and nationally. Her impact will live long past her tenure as Education Director. Andrea is unforgettable.
Hello, LAPCAE members. My name is Janet Tassan, and I've been part of LAPCAE for many years. I am honored to nominate Andrea Buttress for Administrator of the Year. I would like to share with you parts of my nomination submission. Andrea's best trait is her dedication to her work and employees. I have recently returned to work for DOC after retiring for several years. Andrea is a rare gem who is always on the job, whether it's a weekend, pandemic, hurricane closure, or personal illness. Some people would use these obstacles as a way of lessening the workload, but Andrea is constantly emailing and texting employees about updates, changes, and innovative ideas to be used in the facilities during these adverse times. She has been a leader during the pandemic to maintain educational services for offenders in all facilities throughout the state. Many adult educators in our state have dedication and passion for program, but what sets Andrea apart from the rest is her 24/7 approach, which is not just a Monday through Friday job for her. It is a calling. The one word that encompasses Andrea's philosophy is equality. I have only worked directly with Andrea this year, but have known her since she was a LAPCAE board member. She has always treated employees and students equally. Distance learning packets were used at all facilities during the pandemic to continue services and allow all students equal opportunity to services. Andrea Buttress has had a positive impact on DOC programming, students, and employees. At a time in society where division and negativity is prevalent, Andrea always seems to look at the positive side of any situation, which makes the working environment much more conducive for positive productivity. Congratulations, Andrea. I am so excited you've been selected Administrator of the Year.
It is my pleasure to nominate Amanda Reese as Support Person of the Year for LAPCAE 2021. Amanda's best trait is her unending dedication to getting the job done and getting it done correctly. I've watched her work extra long hours to ensure that all students have had every opportunity to enroll, complete testing, get schedules, and more. She accurately maintains records, updates the database, and updates instructors and administrators as needed. And since the pandemic hit, her position has become even more time-consuming and tedious. However, she is not to let her professional obligations suffer as a result. I'm very happy and comfortable knowing that Amanda is one of the first contacts our students have at BIPSI, and that she is going to do everything she can to set them on the correct path. Congratulations, Amanda. I am extremely happy that Annabelle Garcia is the Student of the Year for LAPCAE 2021. Annabelle is the embodiment of motivation. When she started here, she was struggling to find transportation. She did not let that stop her. She was struggling with English, and she did not let that stop her. When the pandemic forced all classes to go online, I knew she was struggling with technology, but she did not let that stop her. In the time that she has been with us, Annabelle has improved her English to the point that she was able to enroll in our 5 for 6 program. And technology-wise, she went from barely understanding how to use email to designing and publishing her own business website. Aside from these accomplishments, she has also produced inspirational videos to encourage other students to overcome their educational obstacles and persevere. I am honored to have worked with Annabelle, and she has convinced me that she is of such character that there is no obstacle that will stand in the way.
Sister Lillian Flavin is compassionate toward and devoted to her students. She has been the backbone of our Adult Learning Center at Hope House for over 35 years. Sister Lillian doesn't give up on her students. She encourages, reminds, invites, and in a most caring sort of way, challenges them to stick with the program and work to accomplish their goals. Sister Lillian takes a special interest in the most vulnerable students, always looking for opportunities to affirm and praise them, acknowledge their efforts, encourage them, and work around their fears and doubts. Several of her current students are struggling mightily with depression and self-doubt. She acknowledges their struggles, but is forever trying to show them another side, their beauty, their strength and talents, their potential. Sister Lillian doesn't like Mother Nature getting in the way of her classes. She reopened the Learning Center after Katrina as soon as electricity was restored. One of her students was the first in New Orleans to earn a diploma after the storm. She has done the same after every storm since, including Ida. Sister Lillian has also visited women at the New Orleans jail for 38 years as a volunteer chaplain. It's not unusual for women to come to the Learning Center when they are released. Some just to visit her, but others to enroll. One of the women Sister Lillian got to know in jail came to the Learning Center very soon after finishing her prison sentence. She wanted to enroll, but she also had no place to stay. She was homeless. Sister Lillian enrolled her and offered her a place in her own home. After a few weeks, she arranged for her friend to stay in an apartment Hope House had above the Learning Center. She stayed there and came to class until she was able to get her own place. Since then, we have provided apartments above the Learning Center to several other homeless students. Guys fresh out of prison also show up at the Learning Center. Sister Lillian welcomes them with affection and deep respect. They know that she wants the best for them. It isn't surprising that many of her students learn about the Learning Center from others who attended the Learning Center themselves.